This is the end of an era.
JCPenney's all across the nation are shutting down more and more every single day.
Today, we're gonna go to the last JCPenney on this green earth. That was a little bit overhyped. We did try to get you into the video and hopefully it worked. Hopefully you just think we are so enticing.
But in all reality, JCPenney's are shutting down at an alarming rate. JCPenney's are shutting down at an alarming rate.
This does sadden me because I don't know about you, but JCPenney holds a place in my heart. It's not a big place in my heart, but it's 0.05%.
Yeah, if they actually all shut down, I'd be sad for 10 minutes.
JCPenney is a department store. They used to have a catalog.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of thick.
And the back to school catalog.
Something interesting is that JCPenney ended their catalog in 2009, but Amazon has a catalog.
It seems like something from the past. Why would you need a catalog these days when you could just, the catalog is the search. But maybe Amazon just has so much money, they're might as well do a catalog. Who really cares? Kind of fun, cute, nostalgic.
Just a little backstory of JCPenney. It has been around for 119 years. It was founded by James Cash Penney.
Cash was in his name?
Yeah, so he was meant to be a rich person. Sadly, last year, due to the... What's a cute and fun word for the pandemic? Pantyhose.
Yeah.
Sadly, due to the pantyhose last year, JCPenney was starting to decline even more than they were already declining.
Oh no.
JCPenney ended up filing for bankruptcy. Bankruptcy is a really interesting topic because we all know of a rich person that has been in the news where they filed for bankruptcy, but they still are flying on private jets.
Yeah, I don't get the whole bankruptcy thing. Is it sort of just you're kind of getting broke, so you say, I'm gonna file for bankruptcy, and it cancels everything out?
Yeah, I feel like it probably just cancels out the debt. I don't know if that is what it is, but I would assume.
Yeah, because 50 Cent was bankrupt, but then I remember he posted on Instagram spelling broke with $100 bills.
Last year, JCPenney started closing more stores. They were already closing stores ever since around 2013, but then due to the bankruptcy, they had to close more stores. And as of June 2021, there have been a total of 175 store closures.
Through your research, my question is, why is this happening? Obviously I know malls in general are kind of just on the way out because online shopping is where it's at for Gen Zers like me. Is it just the natural way where the company's been around so long that now it's time for a new company to take their place? Are department stores in general over?
Well, I'm not gonna say there's a definite reason because I feel like it can be argued. First of all, we need to talk about how it's been going downhill for years even before the pantyhose.
Okay.
I found this CNN article that actually made me giggle. How it all went wrong at JCPenney. And this was published in 2018.
It's boo, I'm sure they're doing something right. Give them some credit.
No, everything they do is just...
It's all gone downhill.
What's happening with JCPenney is that they've gone through too many cycles, and it's kind of they're that guy in history class who still doesn't know who he is, even though he's 80 years old. I haven't got to that point in life. I don't...
Wait, the teacher in history class? Or there's a student in high school in history class?
Okay, so let's theoretically, we're both 80 years old.
Yeah.
You have someone from Facebook that's 80 years old, and they're promoting a pyramid scheme. That's JCPenney in the sense that, they just don't know who they are, kinda.
You said they've tried to rebrand too many times?
Yeah, a big debate that Lucas kind of touched on earlier is JCPenney just doing bad because of the internet? Gen Z people like Lucas are only buying things on the internet. Is that why? Well, Nordstrom and Kohl's are still doing fine. Maybe not the best they've ever done, but they're doing fine. And they're big department stores.
Oh.
We can't pinpoint it to Amazon,
Yeah,
unfortunately, even though that would be the easy way out.
There are similar stores that are still thriving in the current climate.
In 2011, JCPenney's announced that Ron Johnson would become the new CEO.
Oh, Ronnie.
He's a notable person because he helped a lot with Apple's stores. Okay, I'm just so excited talking about this, but you know Apple stores are like the best stores ever because...
Oh yeah, so satisfying.
I feel like they're doing so good with those stores.
So you would think hiring the guy from Apple, like, okay, JCPenney would be thriving. So what went wrong?
He implemented this strategy called fair and square pricing. Pre-Ron Johnson, you'd go into JCPenney, you'd see a pair of jeans that are like $80, but then you'd have a 20% off coupon. Boom, $80 with a 20% off coupon, you saved money. But his idea with fair and square pricing was when you walk into the store, whatever price everything is labeled, that's what it's gonna cost.
Oh, none of these fake sales or gimmicky marketing.
But his whole idea was just like, let's just say it's $40 because that is the best price for this. It's $40.
Oh, yeah.
But that didn't end up working. I think it's because people love sales.
It's the same price with fair and square shopping or whatever and the sales, but people would rather feel like they're getting a sale than just pay the price they would get with the sale without the sale.
Yeah, I think I heard that right. Something really interesting that I learned yesterday. Studies show that people are much more inclined to pay $25 for an item valued at $50 than paying for the same item without a sale at $25.
Oh.
I was mind blown because I would fall for it too because you're like, wait, so I'm actually like getting something for good quality for way cheaper.
Oh yeah, you just feel like you're saving money, so it makes you want to buy the item more, because if you were on the fence, you'd be like, well, I'm just gonna get it because I'm saving so much money.
Yeah, a lot of people do blame him for like a bigger decline than they were already having.
Oh, because they probably paid him so much money because he was the Apple guy, and they're like, oh my god, solve it, and just did whatever he said. Then they're literally even worse than they were before.
That isn't the only thing that Ronnie did. In an attempt to appeal to more affluent shoppers, Johnson changed the logo, marketing strategy, pricing model, and brand selection. He was trying to make JCPenney more of a Nordstrom brand,
like a high class type thing.
Cause you know how Nordstrom has like all these bougie brands?
Yeah. Oh my god, so basically JCPenney was just, you know, for the middle class consumer, but he tried to price them out of it for his little bougie friends.
So then that also made JCPenney go even farther down.
Cause then the whole core audience who was a fan of them is like, bitch, like what?
Something else that this guy did was create a new logo. So this is time for business experts Lucas and Jacob judge the logos of JCPenney / did he make a butter logo?
I'm excited to see this. I feel like he might have gotten this right.
Since his whole thing was making JCPenney kind of like fancy, his logo is kind of minimalistic.
Like I expected more.
It's so funny that we're analyzing this because it's literally just a red box square and then a square in the square that says JCP.
Yeah. I just don't like it.
Just to dive deeper, do you think it's bad that it says JCP and not JCPenney?
Looks like it's trying to be like some other brand, but I can't think of what brand it's trying to be. The original logo, I can see how that's a little bit outdated. But like, I feel like you could keep the aesthetic, have the whole word, no acronym shit, and just like a slightly different font and like a shine. I feel like that would do a lot.
Boom.
But the funny thing is, like, if I heard that, like, when he changed the logo, it made them thrive, I probably would look at that logo and be like, that is so chic. But like, since I know it flopped, I don't like it. So when did they fire this Ron guy?
In 2013, he was fired.
And they went back to basics.
Yeah, so it was only 2 years. With all this knowledge, I thought it was a good time to go to Goodwill? But yeah, I thought it was time to go to JCPenney. The last time I was at JCPenney was like a year ago. I remember everything was on sale.
2 business experts are gonna tell you how to make your business get better.
Immediately I went to the bathroom. I'm not gonna say if I went number 2 or number 1. You guys can guess in the comments. They don't create bathrooms like this anymore. These sinks are all connected.
So you didn't like the bathroom?
I'm not gonna say the bathroom's the problem. I think the problem is one of the soap things is missing.
Rip it off the wall. There's not a sign saying not to. Just kidding, don't do that.
Something that JCPenney is doing great in is the you can do anything hair department.
Yeah, it's a one-stop shop.
They have a portrait section.
Whenever you need to do a photo shoot, JCPenney's got you covered. If you need to look hot for that photo shoot, you're in luck, they have a salon. There's a full-blown salon with salon people in it that'll do you up real nice.
I didn't know until this trip that JCPenney even had a salon.
I know, you would think that would go. If they were struggling, they're like, okay, let's cut off the salon, but it still must be thriving because Maybe not, but I mean, they still have it.
Every single item at JCPenney is on sale. I don't think I saw one single item that didn't have a sale mark at the top.
Essentially, the sales mean nothing because every item's on sale.
This is when I go back to the Johnson guy and I'm like, I like his strategy for me personally.
Yeah, but then again, I don't know. It's so ingrained with the culture of JCPenney to have sales that they can't really get rid of it.
There's this final take clearance section, and this is 50 to 70% sale.
So these are like the actual sales, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, these ones I bought. Yeah, these aren't like some fake sales.
Yeah, this is like, if you actually want to get a deal.
Something that's always funny about these clearance sections is that it's always messy.
I want to go to them because you get a deal, but you have to sort through everything. They never have your size. Like, it is stressful. It's very hunky-dory.
JCPenney even has a whole section for luggage. After going through all of that bullshit, just joking, I don't think the luggage section or the clearance section or the bathroom or the salon is bullshit. But I do think it's bullshit. You get to this section of just knickknacks.
Gadgets.
Games.
Toys.
Gizmos.
Literally everything.
Let's keep going.
Trinkets.
This section really reminded me of like a Five Below.
Yeah, you can get a board game and you can also get a foot massager.
I don't even get who comes up with these ideas. Wasn't there a pizza cutter that was a sledgehammer?
Yeah, that was kind of cool. They had a ping pong where you don't use a ping pong table, like a fan blows up the ball and it's like space pong. I don't know how it works, but it looked kind of fun.
There was a goat yoga set, but it didn't come with a goat. So you had to buy the goat on the side. I was thinking about buying the goat yoga set, but then it was $50. So I was like, wait, why am I spending $50 for a thing of cards?
Yeah, everything did seem expensive. It had a Five Below vibe, but everything was like $20 plus. So I was like, if I'm gonna get these kind of like one-use kind of junk items, you know, like none of them were actually real, then I'd rather just go to Five Below.
Keep in mind, we are in the man section, so then we got to like electronics for mine.
Mantronics.
There was some headphones, there was some keyboards, there was like a throw gun.
Those are the new it item. Like, they've been around for years, but it seems like everyone wants a gun to shoot their back with pulses. I feel like there's a sinister side where like, people are low-key using them as vibrators.
I was just about to say that. I think there's an alternate usage. As you probably guessed, they have men's clothing, they have teeny bopper clothing, they have big and tall clothing. I feel love. Whatever type of guy you are, they might have clothing for you.
And stay tuned because we will try on a few outfits.
When I think of JCPenney, I think of clothes that are a little bit pricier than like H&M and Forever 21.
Yeah, and like Target.
But it turns out that's not true for everything because there was this $15 pullover.
Yeah, but I guess unlike Target and like Forever 21, there were some expensive items though. Like there's a $200 jacket I saw. Like they do have some pricier items.
It wiggles.
Yeah.
The prices.
A little something for everyone.
This part of the JCPenney was a lot of things. There was Christmas decorations. Woo, that's cool.
There was home decor, throw pillows, bedding, mattresses, little throw blankets. Everything felt soft, nice, and plush. There was a shit smear in a bed.
I just think it's a makeup smell, but I am gonna say it's a poop smell because might as well be dramatic.
I am also sat on this mattress. Upon thinking about further, this is the divorce mattress. The mattress you get when you're in a marriage, both of you have mutually decided you want a divorce, but you aren't gonna take the step to get divorced, and it's not even sad or like you aren't fighting, it's just like, oh yeah, like we aren't married anymore even though we are, and I want my side of the bed to sit up and your side of the bed can lay down.
There was a section out for I'm going blank. What is it called?
Curtains.
Curtains.
I even caught Jacob being an influencer in the wild. Here's him filming, doing his little video. His job is YouTube. He just always wants to look at videos of himself or something, I guess. And what do you know? He fell.
but there's another Five Below section. Hopefully you get what I mean by this. They have fake AirPods. They have this thing with the ring light with a microphone. Definitely they would sell that at Five Below.
Like, I bet you so many people are getting that ring light with the microphone attached and giving it to their 10-year-old daughter being like, hey, I've heard you sing in church. Show your talent. You can make something with that voice.
All these blogs that I read said that JCPenney introduced appliances and then they took it away because it wasn't doing well. But this JCPenney had a whole row of appliances.
Oh my god, is our town's JCPenney like one of the few that still has appliances?
I would guess so because everyone said it's over, the appliance section.
It literally had everything you could ever want.
You know how air fryers are all the rage? They have an air fryer oven. They have a grill air fryer combo and then an air fryer grill.
Honestly, I kind of wanted one, I'm not kidding. Like, I was like, I want to have a grill like that's an air fryer. It sounded fine.
I just want to know, is it a new thing or did they just rebrand a toaster oven? This is only the first floor of JCPenney. Now we have to go on the escalator to go to the second floor.
I remember going to the mall when I was younger and escalators were probably my favorite part of the whole experience.
Most of the top floor is dedicated to women's clothing and shit like that, so we thought it would be a great time to pick out outfits for our wives.
We both like might get a wife someday, so we just want to like plan like, okay, what are we gonna force them to wear, you know?
Yeah, cause you know like back in the day when marriage was so different than it was now, kind of seemed like the man controlled the women in this relationship.
Yeah, our grandma literally told us that like when she got her hair done, our grandpa would come with and pick her hair color. So we're gonna go back to that era. This is what we make our wives wear if we were living in that era.
Yeah. I picked this dress because it was really sophisticated. When I saw it, I had shivers. It's so cute, but also dressed up. I don't even need to say anything more, I just like it.
This one's very cute, it has some little glitter on it because my wife would be full of joy. Like, you just can tell from this dress that this wife is laughing a lot. She has fun, she throws little social gatherings, and that's sort of the vibe I want my wife to be. Also, maybe this little shimmer one. I want her to sparkle. But just enough, not too much. My wife would never be allowed to wear pants. Skirts and dresses only, of course. So this would be a little cute sweater dress that she would wear around the house with knee-high stockings and, you know, keep the fireplace going, make me some hot chocolate.
I picked just a really simple outfit. Jeans with some rips in them and this long sleeve pink blouse. I thought it really looked like something Taylor Swift would wear in 2015, so that made me like it. My wife wouldn't work out, so I didn't pick anything.
Neither. Her workout would probably be like...
picking out clothes for me.
Or vacuuming. I'm just kidding. Yes, we're completely joking and we do not think men should control their wives.
There was a few brands that I've never heard of, like this Floritude Active brand.
That is a cute name.
And everything from this brand look really fluffy. Like, you know that one material that everyone loves nowadays? Ocean brand that I've never heard of?
Yeah, it was like sort of their athletic brand, I guess, or something.
I did see this on blogs and stuff, but JCPenney now sells Juicy Couture. You want a piece of me? I miss his lifestyles of the rich and famous. Ba-na-na-na. I did put a mental note like, oh, if I ever want a juicy tracksuit, I'll go here.
Oh yeah.
Stay juicy, stay juicy, stay juicy. This JCPenney is huge. It's 2 levels that are really big. So it's kind of bound to happen that some of it is kind of messy.
Yeah, also maybe there was a jackass customer who went in and just like threw everything around or something.
It should also be noted that on the second level they had kids clothing, and then they also had a Disney section, which I've never seen before.
And you can't forget the jewelry section. Bling, bling, bling. Put that on my wrist and put it on my ring. Bling, bling, bling.
I think this happened around the mid-2010s. JCPenney now has Sephora. Well, a lot of them do. Which I think was a good move. Makeup has been on the rise for so many years. Skincare on the rise.
Yeah.
So I think it's a smart move that they put JCPenney's inside of them. I mean the other way around. Sephora's are in JCPenney's.
That probably boosted JCPenney by a bit, because Sephora is like such a huge brand that people would walk into JCPenney's to get to the Sephora, maybe see something that catches their eye and buy something from JCPenney.
Yeah. So high five for that.
Yeah, that was a good business move. That's we'll give them that. That was a good way to appeal to Gen Z.
Then we arrived to the handbag section, and I was like, let's find the most expensive purse. And yes, we found it.
Yeah, a lot of these purses were $60, $50, $40, $70. We found a bag that was $90.
Money, 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 it'd be funny in a rich man's world.
You can even leave the price tag on.
Oh yeah, even though some people might call that tacky, who gives a fuck?
Yeah, it's like...
Once we explored all of JCPenney, we thought it was a good idea to try on some clothes. Maybe buy something, maybe not.
We want to test out the quality of the clothes.
Our first theme was when we become a realtor at 45.
Yeah.
I got a pair of gray dress pants. These dress pants are getting a 10 out of 10 because I squatted in them and they didn't rip. They felt comfy. I love comfy clothes. Then I have this green or olive, to be exact, sweatshirt. Sorry about that. I mean sweater. It looked kind of sophisticated. And then I got this jacket without sleeves. I don't know what you call this. What's the point of these jackets? I absolutely think they are ridiculous and dumb. But for this look, it did match the energy. Or just the look. I didn't need to say energy, I just wanted to seem spiritual. My look came to a whopping $222, which is a lot of money, but if you were planning on wearing it a lot, I think it's like kind of fine.
So for my realtor outfit, I decided to do a suit, but you know, still casual and fun and trendy. The suit jacket and pants were so comfortable. They literally felt like pajamas, but in a fancy way. Like they still looked very sleek. The pants just hit every curve, really accentuated my giant ass. The white t-shirt underneath was very cute, very soft, kind of showed my nipples a little bit, which I liked. So all in all, I feel like I'd be able to sell a house with this outfit for sure. And all of it together added up to just over $300 at $305. It's expensive, but like I said, it was very high quality and so comfortable.
I will be honest, Lucas's outfit is way better than mine. It's cool. Lucas and I both think that once we turn 62, we're gonna become trainers together and start a business. We just thought, let's do a trainer look. By the way, to be exact, BBL trainers.
Kind of like BBL gym.
First of all, my outfit was cheap. It was $59, way cheaper than my other one. I actually decided to go shirtless because if you're a trainer, you need to be shirtless. I mean, like, I don't have a six-pack, but what I'm trying to say is, like, if I did have a six-pack, it'd be showing my clientele, like, I'm fit, so can you. Honestly, I wanted to do something revolutionary, out of the box, never been done before. So my idea was wearing sweatpants, or workout sweatpants, with shorts over them.
Oh, chic.
And it ended up kind of looking cool, but all in all, I don't like the outfit.
So I do apologize in advance. I didn't price my outfit. I'm assuming it was like $100. I honestly don't really know. But the shorts weren't short enough, so I rolled them up a little bit. It got the job perfect. I got a really form-fitting top that just accentuated my body and gets me motivated to work out. I just felt comfortable in the outfit. I could move in it. And I even did a squat test. I know in the BBL gym, we're gonna be doing so many squats. So yeah, it passed the squat test.
Again, Lucas did win this trainer competition, so congrats. I thought you guys should know that this dressing room was, messy.
Yeah, there was clothes in there from previous people who went in. Nobody was working the dressing room area, which you could say is a con, but I liked. I don't like when somebody's all in there, all obsessed with like, is it looking good? Like, I liked having our own space.
To be honest, I wish every store was this messy because it also made me feel like I could yell and be myself.
Yeah, it had the vibe of like, once you're done putting on the clothes, just don't even button up the pants, just leave it on a pile on the floor.
Lastly, before we left JCPenney, we wanted to see if the elevator was haunted, and yes, it was haunted.
It definitely had the vibe of like you click the wrong button and you time travel to the 1910s.
We've gone to JCPenney. Everyone's wondering, what do you business experts think should change, what should stay? It's weird because I like what JCPenney is doing right now.
I know, I'm not even kidding. Like, I actually don't think they should really change anything. Like, I think it's working. I think maybe change them advertising or something, but for the most part, I feel like everything is good.
I would say clean it up a little. You could renovate the inside. That would be expensive as F.
Also, were they
but you
even
could do
playing?
that.
Were they even playing music? Like, I feel like they could add to the vibe where, like, if every section had its own music, like for men's, it was playing like man music. If you go up to the girls section, it's like California Girls, and then the Christmas section is like Christmas music. I feel like they could elevate it by having like music playing. But then again, maybe people wouldn't like that.
My thing with JCPenney is that I don't think they're ever gonna get the demographic of people 30 and younger. That isn't what they're even going for. Maybe they could young it up a little bit for people in their 30s and 40s. I don't have any ideas of how to do that, but
I actually think for the most part, they're doing good.
let's do a high five to JCPenney.
Thank God you got rid of Ron.
He's good looking though.
That is one thing he has going for him.
Bye, I'm gonna go.
Bye.